Strong.
No free kick further downfield. Play goes on. Kick into the centre of the ground. Here's a chance for Brizzy. He's met solidly.
Was Brown off for West Australia.
Oh,
Goes
Matthews.
Be a free kick against Matthews, and Cable goes down. He's down, but I think he'll get up. Certainly shook him up a bit, didn't it?
Here's Jesselenko breaking clear. Jesselenko deep into the forward zone. Big Nichols is there. Up he goes. Oh! Nichols is there. By Greg, who follows on. Oh! He's heavily met.
Goes for a pass up towards Jesselenko. He is out cold.
Oh, well, Magro got him a beauty. Tail there is, Zimmer was it was Smith, and down he went like a bag of spuds.
Oh, very solid bump. That's 40 that went down like a sack of spuds. He hasn't moved. I would think that Ford would be taken straight to the rooms to be looked at by the doctor.
Of the preliminary final, Kevin Bartlett. Watch him go.
He walks in, goes round low. Oh, 2 down, beautiful football. And puts it right into the square. Oh, look at this! He's full of through!
White gets it up towards centre-half forward. The players hit themselves. Jesselenko couldn't hold it, but he butters up as usual. Jesselenko down forward. Here's a go for the Blues. Big John there. And a whistle goes through. There's a chance for Barrett to swing around, put his feet in. Really does so. It's up towards centre-half forward. And the mark taken there by Harvey. Plays on immediately. That's the boy who got a bad knock earlier. He kicks in towards goalwards. Has it been touched?
Also Magro for Collingwood. Gordon trying to get it out, which he does, towards Manasseh. Manasseh the drive, Collingwood team to take Gage for a run. Almost towards the half-forward line. He is now. He's run 50 metres. Takes the handball, no pains the handball. He won't give it Manasseh. He's going to shoot for goal. And he's put it through. He's put it through. By golly, what an individual effort.
The whistle has sounded once again. The free kick this time going the way of St Kilda as the ironical cheers come up. There's a booming torpedo kick from Ferry to full forward.
Byrne gives it over to Toomey. Toomey from the half-back line. Backs his pace and judgment. Went for a bounce and backs his luck too. Got it back on the second time. The third time he just got it back. Will he try another one? He's going to have a shot for goal. It's going to be a great goal if he gets it. It's a great goal.
Off the back, Ian then Curtis once more. Doing a great job. Well smothered though by Bazasto. Picks it up and has a snapshot at goal. And has put it through.
Immediately he arrives deep down to the goal. Kevin Bartlett. It's a big kick, or is he? He picks it right up into the... Oh! Patterson! What a beauty! Steps the hand pass and turn. Steadies, goes for the drop kick. It's not a good one. It's off the side of the boot. It's a battle between... Oh, what a ripper!
Chance here for Graham Osman. He gets a left foot to it, but it's across the face of goal. Right in towards that forward pocket, and a glorious mark to Irwin. Atmosphere here at the MCG. Roy West kicking in towards the centre. Royce up.
It's a hand pass away to Fletcher. Fletcher straightens up from centre-half forward. It's a high kick up towards the square. Over the top. Man, what a mark.
Spot on. Mackay to the wing position on the member stand side. Oh, Jesselenko! You beauty! Not very fast. Another chance for Clay. Clay did try to get rid of it. He pushed from the back, however, and the free kick going against Big Clay. They're going too Big Clay. It's not Clay. I'm sorry. Yes, it is.
Didn't throw it whatsoever. I punched it, he said, but umpire Ray King is going to pay the free kick. Pocket position, it's in the... Is it through for a point? It's still there. Whitten grabbed it. It's a point.
Moore and Jones again. Oh, he blocked him that time. It could be a free kick to Moore, I'd say. It was against Jones. I nominated that before it even happened.
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
Well, you can't do it. You
Back
can't.
up. It's an Essendon mark right over the top.
I wasn't sure.
Either one. I wasn't sure just which one will be paid. Peter Jones going through some actions there. You're thinking he'd broken a leg, but he can see the ball. Listen, watch him go. Peter Jones, one of the most colourful characters in the Carlton team. By Ashman. Peter Jones. Thompson trying to push Percy Jones back. Jones looking for a free kick.
Goodness, he's away to Kelvin Moore. Tell him all about it, Mark. That's it, Jacko. Pass on the message. What a character. What a character. He's a one-man band down there. Goodness. Oh, dear. He is a one-man show down there. He's as happy as Larry. Kicked his first goal and he is told about 15,000 people in no uncertain manner. Oh, dear.
He's not going to get it.
15.
He's got it. Got it. Oh. And there's the new trick. That's the one we've been promising you for weeks. Jacko has done it. Oh, just watch him go mad there. Look at him. Look at Jacko putting on his best performance for them.
The Jacko Show, 1985.
Peter Keenan takes plenty of time. Elects to go across the face of goal. Shocking football by Peter Keenan. And one point goes on the board to North Melbourne. And really enjoy it because it's a cold day in Melbourne. This is a very lively crowd by the sound of it. Peter Keenan, you see on screen, psyching himself up, talking to Scott. Look at him saying, Scotty, I'll give you one for your corner as soon as this game starts. But it's pretty hard to upset Don Scott, isn't it, Bob?
Well, if you look at Crackers,
He's got to hurry. There's not much time left. He goes for a beautiful drop punt. It's right up the teeth of goal. I don't know who pulled it down. Somebody pulled it down. Who is it? It's Billy Ryan, I think. Billy Ryan marked it. What a game. Oh. Right in the goal square. And there's Byron. Byron's gone. And there's the siren. I don't think Lance Perkins has heard it. You can still hear it going. Lance Perkins hasn't signalled yet. I don't think he's heard it. This could give the game back to Geelong. He hasn't heard it. He's touched on the mark. The ball was touched on the mark. But Lance Perkins hasn't heard the siren. No. I don't know what's going on here. It's going to be a penalty kick. It's going to be a penalty. It's another kick, Jack. It's another kick for sure. Look at the people on the field. The Lance Perkins hasn't heard the siren. Thousands of people are Bill Ryan's coming in. Right, he's kicked a goal. It's a long run. What a fantastic game. Heavens above, it's the most amazing game I've ever seen in my life. Trying to keep that ball on the move. The kick goes forward. Up goes Ryan and Ryan marks. He plays on immediately. It's going in forward. He's a goal. Greatest kick on a 15-yard penalty. 8 yards out. Directly in front of the Wade kicks. Dawson of North Melbourne up towards centre half forward. There's no mark in. That's Malcolm Blight once again. Malcolm Blight has got the ball at centre half forward. 28 minutes gone. The crowd's gone mad. I think the siren's gone. No, Blight will have to take his kick. Now Blight would have to kick this. Oh, he'd have to kick it 85, 90 metres. But he's going to have a kick, all right. It's not over yet. Not over yet. What drama here at Princes Park. Malcolm Blight, it's a big kick. It's a massive kick. Oh, I've seen it all now. I have seen it all.
I don't know how much longer this quarter will go as we see Tanner there at centre half back, driving the ball out there towards Malcolm Blight. He's got the mark. He's clear. He boots it well up towards the full forward position. There's Good with the mark. Good's got the mark. He's well within kicking distance.
The siren's gone, Lou. The umpires haven't been able to hear it, but I'm sure the siren has gone.
The siren's gone. The crowd coming onto the ground now. Good kicks this goal. They've won the match. Oh, what a climax to this 1980 Escort Cup Grand Final. Good's already kicked 3 goals. He's only about 25 to 30 metres out, dead in front. He kicks this, they've won the game. He's put it through and North Melbourne are premiers.
To celebrate 25 years of consistent hits, Hologram are proud.
He's in everything. And look at this. There's a play on the way.
15 yards. Oh! Well, he's knocked out Big John.
Pass the ball's taken now. Back towards the centre of the ground. Up goes Joe. Oh! He hit him right in the goal. He was upended Percy. Mel Brown is... Oh, here she goes. Oh, look at that. Oh, he ought to get fixed right up.
Hello, it's on again. It's on again down here. Players and officials and everybody into this one. Right down in front, there's the cans going over the fence. The runners are in, Andrews is in. They're all in. It's going to be, look at this going on out here. Quinton now in the scene. And Parsons going for his life. Didn't want to be in it. Players are laid out. People are laid out everywhere. One of the nastiest scenes I've seen in football for years. I don't know how that started. I was just giving you the half-time score. We're just about to close down.
Ashman out towards the centre wing position. Mark taken by Collins and off he goes. One bounce. Almost caught by Muir and over he goes. There's Collins. As the mark is taken by Gary Sidebottom, it'll be up the field. It's on the beauty! Down he went. Oh, TV ringside. Thank you very much. A beauty! A beauty! You're watching it on the big lead. That was the best top down I've seen since Jimmy Carruthers put down Victor Wheel.
Watson now goes towards centre half forward. The Western players spoil each other. I think I wouldn't even be surprised if there's been a report down there, Jack.
Well, there's something happened on that occasion down in the forward pocket area. Sidebottom getting up. The umpires talking. Oh, did you see that one? Did you see that one? Carmen in the thick of things down there. I think has been reported by the boundary umpire. I'm sure has been reported by the boundary umpire.
I think they only bring the book and pencil out when they're going to report, don't they, Jack?
There she goes. It'll be McCarthy against Madden. Madden gets the tap down to Hawker, but he's grabbed, and that's the siren to end the second quarter. And Hawthorne in a pretty good position. 9 goals, 10-64. There's a box on now.
Essendon player got rolled there.
Well, I think I nominated this before, about halfway through the first quarter. This could be on. They're still at it now. DPN a minute ago. There's a bloke down there. Who is it? Stoneham, is it? We'll pick him up in a moment. Well, this has been edging this way for quite some time. The tempers have been frayed, but they've been hanging on to them. Tell you what, Peter, I'll tell you what, not only has he got a blood nose, but look at his eye. That's his left eye. Look at that.
Oh, he's dropped the sitter, David Rees. Oh, he's copped one. He got it. Oh, Banksy, out comes the notebook.
I thought, actually, when I was... Oh, he just whacked the umpire. Hey!
Oh, no!
That's unbelievable.
Oh, boy. Well, this is sensational. The umpire has gone down. Now, there are a number of others coming up to talk to him. Surely we've got to get the Collingwood runner out here and get him off the ground for a spell.
Oh, he whacked him.
He wants to be very careful because...
I'd take him off now.
Well, he's got it.
I think you've got to take the boy off.
Very smart.
Definitely.
You've got to take the boy off.
He's leaving the ground.
Take him off.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
He whacked the runner now.
Well, not a happy boy.
Oh, I've never seen that.
No.
Well,
Yeah, I've been around footy cities for a long time.
and we invite you on the Army Reserve Cup and look what's happened.
It has to be complete frustration, I would say, and...
Well, you just... Oh, he's going to punch the fellow over the
someone in
fence
the
now.
stand. He's into someone in the stand.
Oh, he's giving one too.
Yep.
Yeah, he's done well.
And they're trying to watch the game at the same time. They just don't know which way to look.
Oh, gee! A Geelong player's gone down behind the play.
That was
Matthews goes
That
down.
was Matthews in the centre.
A Geelong player went down. Matthews is down. There is... Oh, that's going on everywhere here. And Geelong player is still down.
Lester Smith's got someone down there too.
And now
The goal umpire's out talking to Langford and someone's gone again. The goal umpire has spoken to Langford, spoken to Jackson. I don't know whether Langford's gone or Jackson's gone again. I'm not sure.
Well, all I'm going to say is I don't care.
This is a disgrace.
I don't care who thinks Jackson can play football. He's virtually started all this.
Back in the centre, the ball is bounced by umpire Peter Shields. Here they go. Ball knocked away by Scott. Not further afield for Hawthorn. Lawrence is after it, but who's coming in from the side? It's Judson. Judson screws it around, but Rice is standing there. Rice takes the mark, kicks it down forward. Kenny's mark. Kenny's mark. Over to Hudson. Hudson got to the record. 4 goals and unselfish play.
And got a goal, Mike. Got a goal.
Oh, no.
Yes, quite right, Mike. You can't do that sort of thing.
Drives the ball round towards Maher. There's Maher, traps the ball. Swings it in towards the goal square. It's going over the top of the top.
Will he get it?
On a slight angle.
You want to see
able to kick the goal.
Bobby, the police moving in the possession all around the boundary here. Hudson has got 3. He's equal Bobcat's record of 150. Will he put this one through? How he must feel. Oh, he's no more than 8 yards out. He should kick it. Up he comes. He kicks. Oh! Back in the centre. Can the Saints get out of it? Up they go. Scott knocks the ball away for Hawthorn. Taken by Crimmins. Crimmins gets a hurried kick forward. Taken by Matthews. Matthews a hand pass to Hudson. Hudson going for a run. He steadies. He kicks. Oh my God, he's missed it. Oh, look at him. He's put it out of bounds on the ball.
Out comes Croswell. He can't pick a hand pass to Floyd. There's a chance for a goal. He fires, but he's pushed in the buckets or through
Yes,
for 1 point. He'll get a free kick, I'd say.
He's paid the free
He's
kick.
going to get a free kick. He'll get a free kick. We're approaching the 28-minute mark, and this will put him 5 points in front.
Well, he doesn't have to take it if he doesn't want it.
He didn't get a goal. No, he didn't
He
get a
kicked a point, so if he wants that, he can have it, but he's been given the option of another shot, so he'd have to take it, wouldn't he?
Well, I reckon he would, Jack. I've got a feeling he'd take it. I'm not kidding. Let's see how far out he is. He'd be about 30 metres out from goal. And if he kicks this, I'd say it's all over for North Melbourne. This has turned into be a sensational game. Here he goes, Malcolm Blight. And this fella's won many games for North Melbourne in the final stage. Recall that famous game against Carlton Hawthorn.
I think the siren has gone, Louis. I think so. I'm not too sure.
Right, Jack. We'll see what he does with this kick. The siren may have gone.
Hope he doesn't miss.
Here he goes now. It'll be a dead end if he misses the kick. He's kicked it out of bounds.
That's what I thought could have happened before.
He's kicked it out of bounds, and Hawthorn have won the game. The snap, he goes for a short pass to the first in Jones. It'll be Jones, and Jones got a chance to kick a goal. He fell over the line.
I think he kicked the post.
I think he's hit the post. He hit the post. Golly, Percy had the chance to get back in the side, and you mulled it, mate. The Spencer one over here to McCann. This could be a goal. Now it's back to Blight for goal number 4. He couldn't miss this. He's run the... I think he might have put that through for a point. He's run the wrong way. It's unbelievable. He thought that was the goal. He really still thinks it now. Look.
This is Zantuck. Not a very good kick, though, with a touch. Oh, beautiful. Mark. What a mark. Oh, Tripper.
Ablett looking to straighten up and fire for the goals. Up towards Peter Knights at the back. He dropped them. Kelly, what a mark and a half.
In this quarter, Wells has kicked sailing goalwards into... A goal. At the back.
And look at him go. What a mark.
Not, it's going back again.
Oh, what did you say, Ron? Said a
a word or two. And up they go again. A lovely mark taken by Marr. And here's Barassi telling him to look at the scoreboard.
Up to Burn, and Brian Roberts should stand his ground here and take a mark, which he does. And a chance they're about to play on. Change his goal.
The ball's coming through, gets a tap down, and it's still to relieve the pressure. Kicks towards Quirk. Oh, Quirk went to play on too. He was playing on, and he was met fairly and squarely by Mike Patterson.
Well, Mike, I think it was for his own momentum. Oh, look at that.
Well, the two umpires. It's back to Henshaw again. So as we were before, I don't know what they're doing, the two umpires. They've both got themselves confused at the moment. Now, hello.
No, that's the wrong one, got it. Bit farcical, isn't it? What's he doing?
No, it's a free kick up the field, apparently. I don't know what it's for. Well, I couldn't work that out at all.
In trouble, tackled by Jones, over to Barker. Barker has a shot for goal and has put it through, I think. Yes, sir! That's a goal. What a piece of play. Oh, if you don't mind.
It appears that Peter Keenan has been reported. It appears that way.
Don Scott.
Penalty kick, and it will be taken. Let's see who's going to be the recipient, or did he decide the ball?
The ball's gone flat.
Oh, the ball's gone flat.
Gully.
Well, that was bad luck.
That's a strange thing. Many years ago, Jack Dale will tell you the story. He was fined for goal and the ball went flat. And of course, the ball burst and the cover went through the point post and the bladder went through the goal post.
Well, they scored 7 points, didn't they?
The fella said, what is it? The fella said, a miracle.
Approaches, goes straight to Dool. Off Dool, gets caught and must be penalised. He's going to get a free kick. It's on behind play too. Jimmy Buckley having it work. Off Bruce Dool. Bruce Dool has gone berserk. Well, look at this. Well, that's the first time I've seen Bruce Dool go berserk.
Sprinklers have come on. The sprinklers have come on at VFL Park in the middle of the match.
They'll do anything to win a game.
There's
These
more coming on.
That looks terrific. It looks as though you're on the continent, doesn't it? They're with merit. Oh, the post is broken. Matthews hit it. It broke the point post. Oh, talk about a he-man. How was that? He split it right down in half. A fantastic effort.
This is madness. They're all on the ball.
There they go. Up goes Lionel. Gets a tap down. Potter has it. He can't break clear. It's taken by Green. It's a point. It's a point. St Kilda in front. St Kilda in front.
Oswald plays on, gives the ball to Walls. Walls has a long shot for goal. Jones is there. The Albertson up from the 19th man. He steps for goal. Put it through. Jesselenko's dropped it. But he butters up the left foot. Snap is going to go through. Or close to it. No, a mark. Hopkins again.
Reekins comes out with it. Kicks followed by Jackson. Jackson goes after it now. Look at this fellow go. Jackson a long hand pass to Hopkins. Hopkins steadies. Hopkins kicks. It's through. He's put it through.
Where it's Southby and Barnes, pushed away by White and Southby. And Southby goes this one too high. Is up in front, gets it down, it's taken by Barnes. His kick smothered. Coming up.
The kick by Pickens is into the goal square. There's a mark here to someone.
It's in front of Twiggy.
It's a Twiggy down. I think it's got it. Oh, golly, it could be a drawn game.
We might be back here next week.
Oh, golly. There's the go now. Twiggy Dunn's got the mark. Will it be a drawn match because we're approaching the 33-minute mark? Time must be running out. Twiggy Dunn with the ball, only about 10 metres out from goal. Look at those North Melbourne players on the mark. Oh, the pressure on this veteran from Collingwood, played over 200 games, fires for the goals. And he's put it through and scores it.
Down towards the half-forward line. Harms tries to pick it up. Buckley gets it out to Harms now. He's pursued by Brewer, but he can't catch him. Harms fires at the goals, but he's off target. It's rolling towards the boundary line, and Harms almost makes ground. He taps it back to Sheldon. That's a goal! Oh, what a goal! If you don't mind, Harms is almost as quick as the kick.
Kick looking there for Roach and Cloak. Oh, Bartlett again has a chance for a goal. Number 5, I think he's done it. Yes, he has done it, a chance.
A long kick by Smith up towards Cloak again. Couldn't take it. Roach is there. Gets it to Bartlett. Bartlett 10 metres
Bartlett. Bartlett and Magra having a battle there, but it's Bartlett getting around Magra. Look at the little champ go. Coming around the boundary line, going for goal number 7. What's the result? It is. He's in for the record.
Looks okay. It's a goal. Carlton in front. So the scores now 9-6, 60 to 8-13, 61. Carlton leading by 1 point.
11-point deficit at half-time. Carlton have added 2 goals too, while 2 points have gone on the board to the
female streaker. Goodness me. I'll go along with that.
Well, that's enough to turn you off your football. Look at James. He doesn't know what to do.
Speechless. Oh, Johnson. Looks like what his wife will have to say about that.
Well, she certainly disrupted everything here at the moment after Carlton have hit the front by a point. Going into Merritt's back that time a swab, but well tackled that time. It'll be play on. It'll be a free kick now. The umpire calling play on as Russell Morris drives it out there towards the wing position, the back fly. There'll be plenty of mistakes in this first quarter, and they're having a go again. We tip this. This will be on for Young and all before it's over.
Laker and McCarthy.
Well, they're going in now, and Hawthorn are not taking any funny business today. Look at them going in, piling in there. Players falling over left and right. You pick it up, and you'll find the fighters there.
Matthews and Watson.
Look at them piling up. This is the best I've ever seen in a grand final, Bob. I can't recall.
one like this.
Look, God. Oh, golly, Peter. Talk about stacks on the mill. You've never seen anything like this. How they'll unravel them, I don't know, Peter.
Well, there can be every player on the ground is involved, and you could book the whole 2 sides, Bob, couldn't you? You really could book the whole 2 sides.
You certainly could, and if they're going to start reporting, they'll be writing for quite a while, so it could be a long
to the Blues. Collingwood will have to make some sort of inroads into that lead this quarter with 14 minutes to go. There's a quick kick down towards half forward. Oh, the bounce will favour Carlton this time. Waiting over the back is Malcolm. He goes in after it. Back to Kernahan. Steve Kernahan, a quick kick down towards the half-forward line. Fraser Murphy in after it. They've lost it, though, to the Magpies. Good pressure play. Gaffer to Maguire. Mick Maguire coming around the Melbourne members' wing. Goes long. This is Ian Aiken racing out in front. He goes for the quick kick back towards the half-forward line. Nayley gets a bad bounce. And eventually it beats all players over the line. Halfway between centre wing and half-forward for the Blues.
Boundary throw in. Madden. Second grab. Might get a third. Dacos. I would suggest Collingwood's best player at the moment. Starcevic coming into his own at half-forward. He's marked on left centre wing. He's given the forward line for Collingwood a little bit of bite. Spearing pass down to Morwood, who started at full-back. He's now on the forward line. Taylor, one-hander, drags it ultimately in. Taylor's kicked one goal. Should have got two. That's a great mark. Now, he's on a pretty fair angle. One would almost say an unfair angle. Outside the boundary line. Not too much daylight between the posts. That's a great shot, Brian Taylor, for a goal.
I love how your hair shines whenever you're near me.
My wife's more beautiful now than when I met her.
I love how your hair shines.
It's something that comes from within.
So shiny and healthy.
Palmolive shampoo. No fancy ingredients. It's just so gentle, it coaxes your hair back into condition.
I love how her hair shines in the light.
Palmolive shampoo and conditioner.
I love how your hair shines.
Taylor's second and Collingwood's fifth, 33 to 54.
Well, the important thing is they're playing better. There's the danger man, Johnston receiving from Bradley. A quick kick towards half-forward. There's Nayley over to Kernahan. Steve Kernahan, a quick kick straight up into the air towards the... Oh, what a mark to Dorotich. Oh, what a great mark under pressure, Don. John Dorotich in the centre of the pack. 3 Collingwood men around him has taken a great mark.
Well, the high ball from Kernahan, you can see there a sea of arms, and Dorotich the only man to hold his position. Didn't get off the ground.
Well, that was a top mark by Dorotich, right in front, and he puts it through.
They're calling a referendum, weren't they? Didn't get off the ground. 5-3 to 9-6.
We'll play that one, Pete.
Yes, and Don Dorotich, again, another avenue to goal for the Carlton side. He's got size, he's got strength, and he has played in position as centre-half back, so he's got mobility once the ball's hit the ground. And he is a real headache for those Collingwood backmen.
Well, Carlton rushed that one out of the centre. Let's see if they can do it again. Again, the margin is 4-3. This time, Shane Morwood's in there. They're trying to get it out. There's Satori. The tackle is on Morwood's court. Loses it. Blackwell. Here's danger because Bradley's got it. Craig Bradley. He'll go backwards to Blackwell. Blackwell to Glascott. And Glascott will kick long. Here's where they look dangerous. Kernahan at the back is marked. And this is when they kick that long bomb down towards the forward line. Kernahan and Satori. They look very dangerous.
You've always got your heart in your mouth when that happens if you're a Collingwood supporter, because you can see it is just so predictable, but the Carlton fellows know it's on. If that happens to be spilt, the little fellows will come sweeping by. The opposition also know it's on as well.
Well, Kernahan has kicked 2, and he's proving a handful for Michael Christian, who beat him badly early in the year out of Waverley.
3 marks and 9 kicks to Kernahan so far.
He's a great mark. There's no doubt about that. One of the best marks in league football, and they could... Carlton will be a handy one. There's the kick. He's hooked it. He's missed it. And the Collingwood supporters would breathe a sigh of relief.
Still 33 to 61. So it's a pretty fair deficit to make up, although they were 39 points down at quarter time, so they've pegged a little back. 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been a contest in this term, certainly. We didn't have that in the first quarter. Nayley drops it. 4 Collingwood players are at the fall of the ball. It's the awkward kicking style of Manson that puts them up to midfield, and Starcevic in front of Reece Jones takes the mark. It's left for Hawke. but he can't play on. It was a mark, not a free kick. Starcevic at midfield. Looks for Cloak. Went up one-handed. Hard to mark like that. Alvin. Meldrum. McGuan in pursuit. Beautifully played from Meldrum. Backup support there from Hawke. Glasgow. Carlton seemingly with the ball on a string. At the back is Kerrison. A push-out, says the umpire. Let's go to Blackwell. Or is it Murphy? Kerrison doesn't know either.
I think the two Carlton players tripped across one another.
And you could almost argue for 50 metres because he didn't throw it back to Murphy. Fraser Murphy. Left half forward flank, long way from goal. Christian is the flyer in front. Cloak at the back. Collingwood free kick this time. Plucked out, going to Christian. Just up from the back pocket. Hugs the boundary line with that kick. McGuan. Right. Haven't seen much of him so far. On the second touch, out to McGuan again. He looks more like Billy Pickett in his kicking style every day. Silvani gets a favourable bounce from Taylor. He got the ball away from him, only to lose it again. Not out of bounds, or was it? It's a free kick.
Free kick against Taylor earlier. He manhandled Silvani when he didn't have the ball.
Yes, much earlier. As we see Silvani, a long kick towards centre wing. Kernahan was the flyer over the back of Shane Kerrison. Oh, he ducked the head and went for the line. Hawke, the tackle was on him. He's lost it. Grabbed by Graham Wright. A quick kick towards half forward. Ian Aiken went in open. Here's a chance. Darren Mullane brings it to Taylor. Beautiful football that by Mullane. And that's the way they've got to play it. Taylor's got to lead and they've got to kick it out in front of him.
Well, a great pass, and he is a very good player, Darren Mullane. He can play in a number of positions, came to Collingwood as a wingman, and he is at present best and fairest in Collingwood.
Well, he's kicked two, Brian Taylor. They could really do with this one. He's a good kick normally. I think he's threaded it. He has.
A subway killer.
He didn't have hands, just claws.
Could it be Vincent?
Half the city thinks he's a hero. He's killing people.
Beauty and the Beast.
Even the gentlest man has a demon locked inside of him.
Then at 9:30, Chinatown, a kidnapping and a mistake.
Don't let them know they have the wrong child.
An innocent child abducted.
I cannot promise to bring him out of there alive.
In The Equalizer.
Don't do this, McCall.
From 8:30 Monday on Channel 7.
6-3 to 9-7. That was Taylor's third goal. Silvani's done a fair job on him, but this quarter, 3 goals to the Collingwood spearhead. He's got the Magpies back in it.
At least he's leading, and that's what he's got to do on Silvani. You can't wrestle with him.
By Russo to bounce it just wide of the circle. Madden and Cloak, Mansett over the top. Nailey, Carlton Rovers, Murphy, Glascott. Oh, Christian chipping in front of Kernahan. He didn't like it. 50 metres it should be, 50 metres it is.
And played by Carlton, Don. They should have gone long.
Yes, but they had the option there, and you really can't blame a mistake occasionally.
Christian. Now at centre field. He has gone long with that kick. Silvani, good punch away. On to Cloak, though. Quick kick into the square. Tony Shaw. Gets jumped on by Reece Jones. He might get put right on the line. He will be.
On Mullane.
Mullane it is. Don't think it would have made that much difference to the end result, Don, do you?
Not from that distance.
By Peter Carey, telling him just what he did wrong. So Darren Mullane, well, he was in the news in the first quarter when he had his number taken by at least one umpire. Now has the chance to bring up his first goal. He won't miss from there. He hasn't. Now Collingwood really fighting back in the second quarter. 7-3 to 9-7.
Yes, and Mullane has figured in the last 2 goals. The first one, the pass across to Brian Taylor, and on that occasion being on the end of a long bomb. And it's good to see Collingwood starting to lengthen their kicks. You couldn't actually mistake a goal from that distance, really. 5 metres out.
but I still think the mistake down the other end allowed Collingwood to rebound, and that made all the difference.
7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been a real contest, this one. Madden knocks it down. Naily trying to get clear. Didn't have any success, though. Float. Fires out a hand pass, and the Magpies go forward. Dacos. Taylor in the square. Can he recover? So near to a mark. Oh. Finally Carlton out of danger through Aitken. Brown outside 50. Short pass. The Magpies looking a little better. Peter Dacos. 14 kicks so far. 5 marks and 1 hand pass. And of course, as you can see there, has capped it off with 1 goal going through second.
Well, he's going for the torpedo punt. He's just the sort of man who's liable to kick this. Oh, he's got off the side of the boot. Graham right in front, over the back. This is Kennedy, always headed for the boundary line. And well, a clever kick that by Kennedy. He's beaten Graham Wright so far. He's done a good job in the back pocket. There's the coaches up there. Graham Wright's only had two kicks and 1 handball. There's Dunlop doing the ruck work. Naily is there. Mark Naily cleverly back to Wayne Johnston. He's gone wide looking for Wayne Blackwell. Blackwell out in front. Now, which way will it bounce? In fact, it favours Blackwell. He'll look for Glascott. Glascott, 1-on-1 against Tony Shaw. Shaw used the body beautifully then, tapping it back towards the boundary line, and in fact, he's tapped it over the line on centre wing. The scoreboard showing 2 goals for the difference. So still 16 points in favour of Carlton, but it's been a great quarter this by Collingwood. They've fought themselves way back into this. Satori, down to the brilliant Dacos. He's on fire. Silvani over the back. And Mullane. It's a loose ball to Graham Wright. Now it's a chance. A hand pass from Barwick to Taylor. Over the top is Manson. Goal!
Oh, he nearly made a meal of it. He's got it. I saw him stumble, and I thought, Don, what's going to happen?
We've done a little bit. We might see this on replay. They build it up with a series of hand passes again, Collingwood. Manson being on the end of it. But Dunlop just did not move at the right time. There, Dunlop should have been moving earlier. He would have at least collared Taylor, but Taylor got it away. And Manson, well, they're right back in it, Collingwood.
Only 10 points the difference now at the MCG in a thriller. Meldrum up to half forward for Carlton. And a great quarter by Collingwood after Carlton almost delivered a KO blow on the opening term. Johnston out to Glasgow. Back to Blackwell. Centering kick. Looking for Kernahan. In front is Cloak. Christian wobbles it off the boot up towards centre field. Starcevic. Oh, loses it out to Hanna. Flicks the hand pass. Rhys Jones. Looking for Kernahan again. Christian in front. Dacos. Breaking away. Beautifully done by the Collingwood chap. Out to Tony Shaw. Shaw at centre field. Not a long kick. Starcevic though takes the grab. He'll have to kick it quickly. Great tackle, Naily. Hanna and Mullane. Back to Aitken. Glascott. To Naily. Murphy at half forward. Johnston decides ultimately to go for the long one into the square. And off the hands of Gaper, it's out of bounds for a throw-in.
What a terrific run down by Mark Naily.
It was fantastic, but Starcevic is a very slow player, hand and foot. He does that a lot. He gets caught with the ball, and that was brilliant play by Dacos before that. It was sensational play. That's tapped wide. That was by Satori. Here's Bradley. Oh, banana kick. He's put it through. Oh, what a goal.
I can't believe it. That is incredible. I thought he was bringing the ball back to the centre.
He's a South Australian, don't forget, Don. They kick him all the time.
On replay. Oh, I thought the way he tapped that ball across his body, he's going to bring it back to the centre. But it was that check side. What a magnificent kick.
Well, the South Australians call it check side. I think we call it a banana kick, but nevertheless a great goal.
16 points again in favour of Carlton, no denying that. Down to Morwood, on to Tony Shaw. Shaw straight down the ground. The pass is a gem, and the mark is taken by Wright. And Graham Wright hasn't had a great day so far. It's his 3rd mark. 2 kicks and 1 hand pass so far. He's been well held by Kennedy. Barwick giving him some encouragement. It's 45 metres out. Slight angle. Judging by lack of reaction, it's a behind. So 15 points in favour of Carlton. But nonetheless, a good quarter by Collingwood. They trailed by 39 points at the first change. 3¼ minutes remaining in this term. And I was going to say Serge Silvani to bring the ball back. But Stephen. They both wore number 1. Madden in the middle of it. Kennedy with Wright. Good tackle Mullane. Wright again spins out. His second hand pass. Umpire Russo has found a free kick to Carlton. It'll be taken by Kennedy. Just outside the 50-metre defence line. Short pass. Glasgow at the edge of the square. Johnston. He's been brilliant so far. He and Dacos, probably the best 2 players on the ground. In front is Aitken. Spills to Kernahan. Plenty of bullocking work in there. Jamie Turner has the ball. He won't have it for too long. The umpire has decided it's his.
35 metres out from the Carlton goal. I think the Magpies will be desperately trying to get this out of defence, because a quick goal here to Carlton just before half-time could do a bit of damage. That was Christian. Oh, straight down to Fraser Murphy. He snaps and misses. And that was Michael Christian actually doing the ruck work and tapped it straight into the arms of Fraser Murphy. There he is, 8-4, plays 10-8. Still 2 goals for the difference at 16 points. Mullane got it in that back pocket. He's going with the short one around the wing. And is that 50? No, it's Banks. Dennis Banks has only had 1 kick, 1 handball. 127 VFL games. Banks from the half-back line brings it towards the wing, and it's a good mark to Starcevic. He's had an excellent quarter.
8 marks.
8 marks. It's a good effort as he gets around Reece Jones and brings it towards half-forward. Taylor out in front. Punched away from him. It's a loose one to the brilliant Dacos. He's got it. The pass is on. No, it's not. It's a hand pass. Coming wide. He had no options. Kennedy heading for the boundary line. Michael Kennedy, and he taps it over the line. And that is bad forward play by Collingwood, because Dacos came loose. He was looking for someone to give it to, and no one made the lead. 8-4 to 10-8. 1 minute and 20 seconds of play left before half-time. Here's a chance for the Magpies. Graham Wright. Starcevic. Was it too high? It was. So a chance for Collingwood. Starcevic is only 40 metres out directly in front.
Did he duck his head?
Oh, they'll reverse this. Oh, that's bad play. Shocking play by Collingwood. They've had it reversed.
David Reece-Jones to take the free kick. Madden too tall. Glasgow. It's a bad mistake. That could be a real turning point of the game if you were to look for one. Murphy, well tackled, but got rid of the ball just in time. Morwood overruns it. No, he doesn't. Well picked up by Shane Morwood. The pass to Doug Barwick at half-forward, and he stops dead. 36 seconds remaining. He doesn't know that. Can they get a goal? They'll need to get a mark here. Taylor has it. And this will probably be the last kick of the quarter and the half. Clock counting down. 20 seconds remaining.
Vital kick. It makes a big difference if you're 10 points down or 16 at half-time.
Taylor has kicked 3, and all of those have come in this quarter. It'll go close. It's coming around. It's through, I think. It's a goal. As Reece-Jones and Starcevic do battle in the goal square again. There's the siren for half-time. The bell is gone. Oh! That was a nice old one on the chin. The temper's a little bit frayed as the bell goes for half-time. Collingwood taking the points in the second. Carlton took them in the first.
Yes, and James Manson there, but it was a bit of a con. Madden actually didn't strike him, just stuck the hand out, and Manson ran into it. But Collingwood, a terrific quarter by them. Still very vocal, James Manson. He wants to get back onto the game because that's the important thing. And they're the 2 coaches walking off. Robert Wall's on the right and Lee Matthews, and he would be very happy with Collingwood's fight back. They've done very well. They've cut out the stupid short hand pass, and they've gone longer with their kicks, and with Taylor up there firing, and also Malaine Dacos. They've got avenues to goal now, and Starcevic at centre-half forward has been a very good player for the Collingwood side.
10 points the difference at the main change as players leave the field. 10-8, 68 Carlton, leading Collingwood 9-4, 58 in the qualifying final.
Tonight is your night for action. This is your ticket to soaring adventure. Richard Chamberlain, James Earl Jones and Sharon Stone pick up where King Solomon's mines left off, with a journey shrouded in mystery to a secret city to fight an evil emperor. For the first thrilling time on television, Richard Chamberlain in Aaron Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold. 8:30 tonight on 7.
Born to fly, born to run away like an eagle. Like an eagle. Born to fly, born to get away. Get away. Born to fly, born to get away. I was born to fly.
After months of secret rehearsals in the Soviet Union, Jane Torville and Christopher Dean are ready to unveil their all-new ice extravaganza in Adelaide. And this time it is Torville and Dean, the Olympic champions you love, plus Russia's top professional skaters, the Superstar Russians. 2 shows for the price of 1. Sensational entertainment in the Olympic tradition. Torville and Dean and the Russians in Adelaide for a brief season from Wednesday, October 26. Don't miss the fire and excitement of the most spectacular ice show ever. Torville and Dean and the Russians. Book now.
I think I'd like something nice and light.
Why not take your pick of 4 delicious soups sprinkled with crunchy croutons and as much as you'd like from the fresh fruit and salad bar at Sizzler.
The price is pretty light too.
In the driveway, in the shed, ridding you of leaves and rubbish everywhere you tread.
McCulloch Airstream electric blowers and vacs. Powerful, portable, clearing the path to a more effective way of cleaning up around your home. They can either blow that rubbish away, vacuum it up, or both. Fast and easy. McCulloch Airstream electric blowers and vacs.
Ridding you of leaves and rubbish everywhere you tread.
Do you know what you can do with Thermoclear from Menzel Plastics? Just about anything. You can cover a swimming pool, a pergola, a carport, a veranda, build a sunroom, a lounge room, a greenhouse, any room. How about a skylight? You see, while Thermoclear allows high light transmission, it provides outstanding thermal insulation, so it saves energy. You can bend it, shape it. So see Thermoclear now and save with a factory direct price at Menzel Plastics, 106 Carrington Street, City, or at the corner of Aldershot and O'Sullivan Beach Roads, Lonsdale.
And what a tremendous quarter of football. A great fight back by Collingwood. They kicked 8 goals 4 to trail Carlton only by 10 points at half-time. By the same token, the Blues still added 3 goals 5. One of Collingwood's best players, of course, Peter Dacos. He's had 16 kicks, 5 marks, 3 handballs, and has capped it off with 1 goal.
Collingwood's Peter Dacos is unquestionably one of the VFL's most gifted players. His ball control is second to none, and his foot passes make his forwards rub their hands in glee. Injury has blunted his career to a large extent, but when he's fully fit, there's no better sight in football than Dacos on the rampage. His low centre of gravity makes him exceptionally hard to dispossess, and at 26, there are sure to be many more outstanding games yet to be played by the exquisitely skilled Magpie.
Well, we've got a ball game, 10 points at half-time, 39 points at quarter-time, gentlemen. At that stage, it looked as though it was all over, but what a great fight back.
It really was a great fight back, Don, and full marks to Collingwood because I really thought they were down now at quarter-time.
Peter, how important is it to control that centre-half forward position? Because we saw Kernahan the first quarter and Starcevic that time.
And Christian started to get on top of Kernahan a little bit in that quarter, and Starcevic's been creating big problems for David Rhys-Jones because he's running around, and as you called, during that quarter, he was giving him far too much latitude. And good to see Taylor. He's leading on Silvani. He's not wrestling, but that man has really been fantastic. Peter Dacos.
It was interesting going through the players at quarter time. I had all Carlton players. I only could find 1 or 2 Carlton players, whereas that quarter it was the same. So
it was all Collingwood's way, not much as far as Carlton was concerned, as far as good players. So Carlton players can lift and improve. Well, so we could see a different third quarter from the Carlton side.
Good thinking by Lee Matthews to put Shane Moore. There's one time with Taylor, well, he outjudged Steve Silvani on that occasion, but he put Morwood up into the centre, and he's very creative with his handball, Morwood. But Carlton still kicked 3-5 for the quarter, and they missed a couple of sitters. And, well, really, it's really anyone's game. But full marks to Collingwood to come back into it. They've really tightened up, and they've worked a heck of a lot harder than what they did in that first quarter.
And it's a very entertaining game for the purists who's come along to watch football. You've got all the elements, terrific tackling, the running. It's just got everything, and it is exciting because Collingwood are not giving it away, and no doubt Carlton won't give it away either. So, you know, this second half promised to be a ripper.
Well, there's Brian Taylor kicking one of his 4 goals for the half, and that goal he got just before half-time was vital because at half-time, instead of being 16 points down, they're 10 points down. Wayne Johnson's battled hard. There's Kernahan going. This is a terrific mark coming up here by Dorotich. What's this one?
Well, he's the only one who really stood his ground, wasn't he? But the goal, I think, was unbelievable. It's the best goal I've seen all year.
By Bradley.
By Bradley. I thought that was quite amazing. And it's a good thing we had it on camera.
Watching Dacos there, do you beat Collingwood by stopping Dacos? And conversely, do you beat Carlton by stopping Johnston? Well, no doubt. I think Dacos is the key to Collingwood, Don. And at the moment, he's just dominating the game.
Well, the interesting thing, I've taken the statistics of who's been getting the ball out of the centre, and it's favouring Carlton by 1, 9-8. So that's an interesting stat because you look at the game and say, yes, it's all gone Carlton's way the first quarter and maybe Collingwood's the second, but that's not true. So, yes, I suppose you really have got to control those fellows who get the ball away from the packs.
Well, that was Taylor kicking his 4th goal just before the half-time siren, and he's leading on Silvani, and that's what he must do. Second quarter stats, and let's take a look at these now, and we'll have a look at the first half in just a moment. Collingwood 57 kicks to 44 in that quarter, and the marks, Don, 29-8.
Yes, well, they do handle the ball a lot more, and I was critical of the way that Collingwood handled the ball the first quarter. The more times you handle it, the more mistakes you do make, especially between your 2 half-forward lines, and 19 handballs to 28. It was interesting because it was the other way at quarter time in favour of Collingwood, the handballs, fewer handballs by Carlton.
And the kicks were reversed in the first quarter the other way, so it's very, very interesting, those stats.
Well, they're a true indication of the way the game is going. We see here the half-time stats, even as far as the kicks, more or less, as far as the kicks go. Going quickly down to the handballs, again even, and hit-outs in favour of Madden, but I still think that Manson's doing quite a fair job in the ruck.
Look at the marks, and a lot of those are from loose checking where Collingwood players are marking on their own out wide, more so than high marks. OK, there it is at half-time, a 10-point advantage to Carlton after they led by 39 at quarter time. And coming up after the break, the plays of the month when we return to the MCG.
Presenting Nissan's award-winning 4-wheel drive freedom machine, Pathfinder.
It's a beachcomber, a mountain climber, a highway cruiser, bush hiker, night stalker. Come and drive Pathfinder.
Nissan Pathfinder, now with even better performance. Now in 2 exciting models at your Nissan dealer. Nissan know-how, building the right vehicles for Australia.
Olympic Industries. Like an athlete, Olympic's carports are very strong. Their tool sheds are extremely tough. Their garages are more reliable. And their industrial constructions are built to last the test of time. Rotiforma manufacture the all-Australian materials. And Olympic complete the job to the highest standards for the lowest price. Call the factory direct champions, Olympic Industries and Rotiforma. Here today, here tomorrow.
NEC make the most popular fax machines in Australia. One reason is speed. Every second your fax takes to transmit interstate or overseas costs money. NEC make a knee fax that's so fast it can transmit a page in 9 seconds. Other faxes can take much longer. Being fast keeps us one step ahead. No fax beats knee fax.
Bob? You have Michelin tires on your car, don't you?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, they're the best.
Well, why don't I have Michelins on my car then?
Honey, it's all the driving I do. I'm in the car every day, and there's all those long trips, so I get my money's worth out of them. You only do a bit of running around for the shopping and to pick up Amy. I'll, get you a set tomorrow.
Sure we're worth it.
Honey.
Michelin, because so much is riding on your tyres.
All Weeks and Macklin offices now use an inter-office computer network.
Great big kitchen, please. Great. Okay. Now we'll just let the computer do the rest. Good.
The description of your ideal home will be matched to homes listed with Weeks and Macklin instantly.
Glad you popped in. Scones
Weeks and Macklin have linked 21 branches and over 100 qualified salespeople to create the largest real estate network in Adelaide.
This house is everything we've wanted.
Tap into our computer network. It's the fastest way to find your ideal home.
7 News has made a commitment. It's a $40 million commitment. The commitment of 400 skilled professionals, 55 hours of programs each week, backed by an Earth monitoring array of technology that spans the globe. Around the clock, 7 News will keep you and your family involved with what's happening in your world, your country, your city, and how it affects your life. 7 News. Leadership.
And that really is a bird's eye view from one of the light towers here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as we watch the Little League in progress at half-time. Half-time score in the main game, Carlton in front by 10 points before a crowd in excess of 80,000. Great day for footy at the MCG. Let's look back on the month of August and the players of the month and see who features this time.
August began with a heavyweight contest of extraordinary proportions. Now look, man, this is my patch. Meanwhile, the best imitation of Hulk Hogan, Wayne Henwood, body slams, Frank Donnell. August wasn't a good month for Collingwood's Tony Elshorg. Yes, we know you insisted that you did the right thing, but come on, Tony, you should know the rules. After all, you do work at VFL House. Perhaps there's a spare book of rules just lying around. And could this be a rule of the future? Players writing their own reports? A tie for the fresh air shot of the month between the Brisbane Bears' Brad Hardy and Footscray's Darren Collins. Both tried valiantly to put boot to ball. Richmond President Neville Crowe had a most unusual way of ordering a drink. I'll have 2 beers, thank you. Yes, just 2 beers. Oh, golly, you want proof of identification? Well, how about this? August also saw some great aerial work, and this mark by Stephen Stretch was no exception. And as this little boy will tell you, not everybody likes the Ruckle family. The big question here is, was it a goal? Well, 6 goal umpires can't be wrong. But hang on, fellas, this is taking things just a little bit too far. To the bump of the month, and Carlton's Steve Kernahan and North Melbourne's Paul Spargo really did lay each other to rest. The I Feel No Pain award goes to Jamie Dersner. And you know something, Jamie? That was a wet, heavy ball. To the goal of the month, and Geelong's Paul Couch gathers the ball off the pack and from 50 metres out kicks long into the goal square. The ball bounces awkwardly and then suddenly leg breaks through for a goal. And to finish, a little food for thought from Richmond coach Kevin Bartlett. Perhaps he's looking ahead to 1989.
The place of the month for the month of August. The month of September in Melbourne, generally a little bit warmer. Of course, grand final day last year, the temperature was in the 30s. Not quite so warm today as we check the Nissan ground report for our qualifying final at the cricket ground between these long-time rivals. As we said, no wind advantage, although most of the goal kicking seems to have been done at the left of screen, but that has nothing to do with the wind. Cloudy at the moment. The ground condition basically firm, especially in the centre. A couple of softer spots on the practice wicket area, and currently it's 14 degrees. From the qualifying final, we'll take a break. Back with the action in the second half in just a moment.
You know you make me wanna shout, throw my hands up and shout, kick my heels back and shout, throw my head up and shout. Come on now, don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to shout, yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, say you will. Take it easy, shout, take it easy, shout. A little bit softer now, shout, a little bit softer now, shout, a little bit softer now.
Thursday on Rafferty's Rules, a young cop in trouble.
Old police family, cadet of the year, great career ahead of him. He used to get caught with his fingers on the till.
Has he been framed?
Someone like my grandson can be fitted up and shoved out just because he won't bend the rules.
Is his senior sergeant corrupt?
People get tempted, even cops.
Does his mother know the secret?
They took my Frank and made him the scapegoat.
Flicker stirs up a hornet's nest.
You think I'm stupid? I'm being targeted, aren't I?
Seven's award-winning Rafferty's Rules, 8:30 Thursday on 7.
Who can you bank on when you're doing your best? When you're getting ahead and it's time to invest? Who can you bank on? Who'll stick around? One minute you're up, the next thing you're down. Who can you bank on when you get on top? To make sure your investments really take off. Who can you bank on? When you're relaxing, with a boat and a rod, and nothing too taxing. Who can you bank on? Who can you trust? You can bank on Westpac. Westpac, you can bank on us.
The Eager Beaver Worksaver Electric Lawn Edger. Now, we could tell you that it's lightweight and easy to use, that it's efficient and versatile, ideal for cutting neat edges along curbs, driveways, walls, footpaths, flower beds, and that now, all those hard-to-get-at places couldn't be easier. But we're going to tell you just what you want to hear, that the Eager Beaver Electric Lawn Edger is a worksaver, that it's going to save you hours of precious time and energy in the garden. The Eager Beaver Worksaver from McCulloch.
If you've got a mixed diesel fleet, Caltex have a fuel and lubrication package that can save you heaps. High-Tex diesel and Dello 400 oil. They're like partners, working together to keep your fuel system clean and stretch the time between oil changes. Neat, eh? A fuel and an oil that work like partners, like Dougie and me.
Let Caltex share the driving with you.
Hey, babe, how about a little armor all?
I hardly know you.
Oh, come on. Good? On them dials.
Oh, yes, please.
How about those cute little bubbles?
You're not getting up to funny business.
Protect your car's sensitive areas from sunburn with Armor All Protectant and keep them looking like new.
And that's just some of the packed MCG here this afternoon. As we said, crowd estimated in excess of 80,000. Carlton comes back onto the ground to be followed very closely by Collingwood as we go down to the boundary line, and again Dixie Marshall and Malcolm Blight.
Pete, it is an amazing feeling standing here on the boundary at the MCG. Malcolm, very different to yesterday.
It's got tremendous atmosphere, hasn't it? And doesn't it take a Carlton and Collingwood final to bring the best out of all supporters in Melbourne?
Some of these supporters are dead set nuts.
I think that's terrific being down here just to get amongst it and feel that all these supporters are like. And I just thought back, I wonder what they were really saying about when I was playing and the blokes upstairs were playing. It really is a strange feeling.
Well, you wish you were out there. You did take a mark in the Little League.
Yeah, that's about my standard at the moment, the Little League.
Well, I think we'll revert to the safety of the boundary line. Back to you, Pete.
Well, thanks, Dixie. Robert Walls making his way to the coach's box. Don Scott taking an analytical look at what might happen in the second half.
Well, I don't know about what might happen, but it could happen. I suppose Carlton will hope. Now, you've got these two lines at between half forward. Now, what Collingwood were doing early on, and this is where they've been found out on a number of occasions, if the Carlton forwards can work really hard, they tend to go short with a series of handballs, changing direction of play, and then finally losing the ball. Whereas Carlton, on the other hand, when they do get it in that vicinity, go long with a kick. Down there, it breaks the half-forward line, or closer to goal, in the centre, it goes straight towards goal. Now, Collingwood started to do that. You take the benefit. The more you handle the football, the more mistakes you do have.
Let's take a look at some of the individual player stats now as Peter Dacos makes a point with umpire John Russo. Peter Dacos, of course, one of the best players on the ground so far, and so is this fellow, Wayne Johnston. Taking a look at his stats, 15 kicks so far. Splendid effort to half-time. and 2 handballs for the former Carlton captain, Darren Mullane. His number taken in the first quarter by at least 1 umpire, 12 kicks, 6 marks, and 1 handball. Mark Nayley, 8 kicks and 5 handballs for 13 possessions so far. Peter Dacos, what a brilliant 2 terms he's had. 16 kicks, 5 marks and 3 hand passes, probably best on ground. And Steve Kernahan, 10 kicks, only 3 marks. That's surprising, but they have been spectacular. And Craig Starcevich, who played an excellent second term, 10 kicks and 8 marks, and most of those were indeed taken in the second quarter. We begin the third quarter of the 1988 qualifying final. 10 points the difference in favour of Carlton, but they led by 39 at quarter time, and they'll be kicking to the left of screen in this quarter, and that's the end that most of the scoring's been done at. Johnston, he was brilliant in the first half. Blackwell, short pass. Oh, that was too easy. Sartori in front. And Carlton started the first half very quickly with a goal, and it looks as though they're going to do the same in the second.
Well, it's that man again, Johnson. He does it every time against Collingwood.
But also, Cloak's gone into the ruck, and he cannot jump off the ground.
Sartori, 35 out. What's he done with that one? It's a goal. Almost no reaction down there. Must be Collingwood supporters in abundance. But Sartori has put it through for his 3rd goal. That's a great start to the third quarter by Carlton.
We talk about getting the ball out of the centre, and that was classical in the way that was done. But I mentioned about Cloak going into the ruck. Now, David Cloak cannot jump, and it was such an easy hit down to Madden that Johnson could back himself in. Madden can do whatever he wants or wherever he wants to direct that ball, and the Carlton fellas can run with confidence to those areas.
Well, Madden again got it down, and Johnson, look at him out of the centre again. Johnson, Glascott, he's taken away by Morwood. Morwood wide, Hannah at the back, cleverly taps it away. Rhys-Jones comes in to lend a hand. David Rhys-Jones, a lovely hand pass to Elvin. It was well done, that by Carlton. Dorotich and Banks. And Dorotich forces it to the line. But again, at that centre bounce, Wayne Johnson was in that pack, feeding that ball out to Glascott.
They work together, don't they, Madden and Johnson?
11-8 plays 9-4 as Cloak gets it down. Banks almost caught. Nice hand pass. Tony Shaw, a little chip pass. Now it's a free kick down the field to Collingwood. Good play that by Carlton. It's a kick there to Mullane. Darren Mullane on centre wing, brings it wide. Rhys-Jones and Starcevich. Rhys-Jones out in front, but Starcevich tips across him. Good play by Craig Starcevich. He kicks long, but he's hooked it and out of bounds on the full, and that was a very, very lazy and poor kick, because Taylor was down there, 1 out with Silvani. There he is, Craig Starcevich. An excellent second quarter. Really led David Rhys-Jones a merry chase. There's Silvani bringing it to the half-back line. Cloak too strong on that occasion for Madden. David Cloak, that awkward-looking kicking style, but it's a nice-looking kick in the finish. There's Silvani fisting the ball away. Ian Aiken takes it away out of defence and brings it wide. He had no one to give it to. Mullane, Fraser Murphy with the pace, hooks it back, but he might have put it just out of bounds on the full, and he has.
Well, neither side has made any positional changes after half-time.
Kerrison has the free kick for Collingwood on the outer wing. No, he doesn't. Mullane. Almost the spot where he dumped Rhys-Jones in the first quarter. Hannah in front. Dacos, who's been absolutely brilliant today. Knocked away by Dunlop. Straight to Starcevich, though. Needs to get the hand pass out quickly to Bowen. He wasn't quick enough. In the back, says the umpire. It's a Carlton free kick. Glascott to Kennedy. Glascott looks a little the worse for wear. Out to Hawke, gets a favourable bounce, tries to get it away from Nail. He succeeds in doing that. Mullane, pass a little bit low. Johnston piles it on top of the pack, and it's going to be a bounce inside the 50-metre line.
Well, there's where that free kick rule, you must kick the ball after an infringement comes undone, because Glascott couldn't take his kick really, and that's why he had to do that short 5-metre kick. Couldn't handball it.
Hannah, funny old kick. Rhys-Jones, a good hand pass, put his teammate down there under plenty of pressure. Hawke rides an opponent into the ground, could have almost been a free kick. Johnston, high ball. Johnston and Dacos starting this quarter where they left off in the first half. Easily the best two on the ground so far. Jamie Turner now. Turner to right half forward flank for Collingwood. There is a whistle. It may be downfield. As in fact it is. Craig Starcevic to take the resultant free. And you can see Starcevic outside the 50-metre line. Obviously fancies himself as a chance of just about kicking it. It'll be close, whichever way. That's a brilliant kick. Oh, what a shot for goal.
The new 1.8 Nissan Exa. Is it a Targa? Is it a coupe? Or is it a cabrio? Absolutely. The new 1.8 Nissan Exa. It's out of the ordinary and out of sight. Nissan know-how. Building the right cars for Australia.
Well, again, the difference 10 points. Oh, Johnson tried to crash his way through the centre again. There's Morwood. He's collared by Johnson again in after it. He's a great player, Johnson. Look at him. And, yes, Glascott off. And coming on is Bernie Evans for his first run of the day. Now, that's bad luck because Glascott is the man that had to mind Dacos. So that might really worry Carlton with their balance. He's in a lot of pain, David Glascott. Madden, oh, cleverly to Naley, but Naley runs into a brick wall. It's in the centre of the ground. Morwood tried to crash his way through. Off the ground, there goes Johnson again. But umpire Peter Carey. That centre bounce system there is terrific, Don.
Well, I do. Madden is just so dominant that the Carlton fellows can put themselves in a position in which to row.
Coming in from a different angle when it wasn't a real centre bounce. Johnston. Kernahan has to try to knock the ball away. Evans' first kick could be a goal. And the umpire says it is. Well, they didn't lose anything by that, did they?
It was great play, Kernahan, then to tap that over.
Yeah, but also great play by Madden earlier across to Johnson again, who brought the ball down. And there's Kernahan battling with Christian. And Carlton are just so good at running past. The little fellows really do crumb well.
David Glascott had 12 kicks in his stint on the ground. Looking at that shot, I'm going to suggest he won't be coming back, but we'll get a report on him hopefully shortly. Madden still in the ruck against Cloak, and he's won every one this quarter. Still got a clean sheet. Tony Shaw grabbed, didn't have it. Johnson got one for his corner too.
But he still ended up with the ball. Johnson, he's unbelievable.
Tony Shaw, short pass to Dacos. In pursuit is Johnston. Starcevic. Reece Jones, a little bit lax there. Starcevic was about 10 metres away from him.
Playing very loosely on Starcevic.
9 marks so far to Craig Starcevic. Kicked a beautiful goal. Similar distance out, this side of the ground. So he should get the distance. We'll wait on the accuracy. Looks pretty good from here, but only 1 point. 65 to 80, 15 points the difference as we go to the boundary line at Malcolm Blight.
Yes, Peter. David Glascott has obviously copped one in the back, right in the middle of the back, and they've iced it up now. I suggest he'd be all right if needed again during the day.
Beautiful kick out that from fullback by Silvani. Has found Alvin. Alvin is looking for the loose man. Dunlop against Cloak. And Aikens there also. It's a loose ball. Madden. Oh, Madden looked around for someone to come through. Should have gone for it himself. Play him right. He's got the loose man there in Mullane. That was bad play by Justin Madden. He was looking around for a rover to support him, and there was no one there. Now, Mullane from 50 metres centres the ball. A chance for Taylor at the back of the pack. In front was Naley. Oh, a lot of desperation as they charge in over it. Around the neck was, I think it was his own man, got Wayne Johnston there, but doesn't he do a power of work, Johnston? Again, he comes up with the ball and hands it to the umpire.
As David Glascott is being carried back to the dressing room.
Well, oh, there's a kick out by Cloak. Or no, Manson, I should say. He definitely, that was a free kick. Bad play by Manson. There's Glascott. Now, Justin Madden, wide. Naley, that could be 50. No. Gavin Brown into the back of Naley there, but it was as he took the mark. Very vital quarter, this one. 17.5 minutes of play left. Collingwood just trying to get up to Carlton at the moment. A bit of a stalemate. There's Kernahan trying to get him back. Tony Shaw having plenty to say against a much bigger man in Kernahan. He's a good player today, Kernahan. difference is 15 points. It's vital that Collingwood get the next goal. Oh, there's Madden again getting it down. Gavin Brown, though, doing the roving. He's kicked it high. This could be out in the full. It is. It'll be a Carlton penalty kick to McKennedy on half-back flank.
Only 7 kicks to Brown so far. Hasn't been his busiest afternoon. It's at centre wing. On the fall of the ball is Blackwell. Hooks it across his body. Back to the wing position. Kernahan onto Murphy. Good tackle, Christian, holding the ball. No, says the umpire. A little bit of latitude paid. Christian copped one too high, and he will get a free kick for that. It's a play-on call. The advantage rule paid. Naily tries to scoop it up. Good shepherding for the Carlton Rover. Gets grabbed. Was it too high by Starcevic? Yes, says the umpire.
That's the evener up because Fraser Murphy was held 20 yards down the ground earlier. A good shepherd there earlier by Johnson, and also a good one there, attempted shepherd by Kennedy.
Naily at left half-back flank for Carlton. Oh, kick straight into the man on the mark in Starcevic. Centering kick. He'll be looking for Taylor. Silvani, his opponent, does it well. With the 2 Collingwood calls, relays up to Dunlop. Still inside defensive 50. Dunlop long. Up to midfield. Knock away by Banks. Dacos gets it back to Banks again. He's had a quiet day so far, Dennis Banks. That's a good kick distance-wise. Manson! Just a little bit of a nudge stop.
Yes, but Collingwood now starting to go direct and goal. Instead of handballing, which they were doing earlier in the first quarter, Banks got the ball, and you always give the opponent, you always catch the opponent out, as Collingwood did on that occasion, with a long, quick kick.
Now, has a funny kicking style, James Manson. 35 out, directly in front. Has goal.
Pizza Hut want you to go on a Canadian winter safari with this special paddle pop stick marked Streets.
How?
Take your paddle pop stick down to any Pizza Hut and swap it for a safari card. There's even one in TV Week. Win Pizza Hut food prizes.
Tonka and Fisher-Price toys. Epson computers and printers.
And a fabulous 2-week Canadian winter safari flying Canadian Airlines International. Everyone wins a prize. So take your paddle pop stick marked Streets to your Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
It's 9 points the difference in the third quarter. 15 minutes and 6 seconds remaining.
Well, let's watch this centre bounce again. Madden got it down, but Collingwood are there through Dacos. In they go after it. And the umpire will bounce it again. Well, it gives us a chance, of course, to watch this centre bounce again with, there's Dacos. He's been magnificent today. Now, let's watch Johnson. They're Morwood's manning him up, as you can see there. Now, Madden taps it down. There's Bradley with the big tap away. Tony Shaw is there. Oh, beautifully done across to Naily. Naily the half forward. Oh, the wide hand pass was a shocker, but Bradley's got tons of time to swing around onto the right foot and bring it back towards full forward. Kernahan and Dorotic. It's fisted away by the Magpie defenders. McGuan brought the ground. Play on now, said the umpire. Hand pass comes to Kerrison. Kerrison back to Gaffer. Gaffer a quick kick. I think he's put it out on the full. He has. It'll be a Carlton penalty kick. And let's see who's to take it. Bernie Evans, whose first kick of the game resulted in a goal. He's 45 metres out from goal. He centres it. Dorotic at the back. Oh, almost took the mark. It's grabbed by Gavin Brown. Good defensive play by Collingwood. Over to Gaffer. Back to Brown. Further afield to Tony Shaw, and the Magpies get out of trouble. It's a wobbly old kick back to the centre of the ground. A bad bounce to Mullane. That allows Tommy Albin to go in after it. He's got it. Centre of the ground. No one coming at him as he brings it to it. Oh, Satori! Oh, could have taken the mark. Not a good effort, but he goes in after it again. Grabbed by Christian. Beautiful play. They didn't work hard enough there, Carlton. Over to Banks, that hand pass. Banks a short one. Starcevic a mile in front. They got loose men everywhere. The hand pass to Barwick. Barwick at half forward to look for Taylor. The short one's on. Silvani, Taylor. Great mark, Taylor. Beautiful football by Collingwood, but really the Carlton forwards did not work hard enough up the other end. Now, Taylor has been a good player. Silvani's put him under pressure all day. He's kicked for Brian Taylor, and when he leads, he's an excellent player. This will put the Magpies within 3 points. There's the kick. He's hooked it. And, in fact, it's still in play, and now it's forced through for a behind, so the difference is 8 points.
8 points in favour of Carlton. The side that led by 39 at quarter time, 10 at half time. Steve Silvani favours the member stand side. Target is Dunlop. marking in front of Brown. Under 13 minutes remaining in the quarter. That's not a good kick. It was off by POK. It could have been okay. No, he spilled it. It was an awkward one. Dacos again. Is everywhere. That's a really high kick. Only travels about 25 metres distance-wise. Short, brilliant. Hooks it across the body. The bounce is the thing here. Kernahan, Silvani make amends for that. Brilliant ball work. Past Bradley. Madden. Bradley backs him up. Lobs it high up to the edge of the square. The target, Dorotic, can't take it. Murphy roves it well. Beautiful hand pass. Meldon into space. Evans. Goal coming up to Sartori. It'll be his third.
Dick reckons he's the one. Andrew says not likely, son. Bondi's planning to give him a run. They all want to be to his top gun. Larry reckons this'll be fun. George knows there's a job to be done. Brocky wouldn't mind another one. Everyone wants to be to his top gun.
The Tooheys 1000 continues the tradition of Australia's great race. Be at Bathurst October 2nd and find out
who's going to be to his top gun.
Peter Sartori putting through it was his fourth goal actually. 72 now to 86. Rhys Jones off the ground.
Well, Rhys Jones paying the penalty for being too loose on Starcevic. Well, 14 points the difference now. Madden and there they are again. Johnston and Madden. Gee, they do that brilliantly. Cross to Hannah. Kernahan. Oh, almost took the mark. Here's Evans. That's a free kick to Kernahan.
Would have been one to Evans anyway, wouldn't it, Peter?
I think it got more. I thought more of a free kick to Evans, in fact, than Kernahan. But Kernahan's got it, and he's only 30 metres out directly in front. Let's have a look at it.
See here, around the neck, going to be paid there against Turner.
Was too high. Steve Kernahan going for goal number 3. Oh, shocking kick. He's missed a couple of sitters, Kernahan, and you can't afford that in finals.
Interesting move, Peter. Darouille coming on. 2 former teammates, Craig Starcevic, Steve Darouille, and Darouille giving Starcevic quite a bit in as far as height goes at centre-half forward.
Well, this is Carrison bringing it towards the half-back line. Aiken went for the fist away. It's a loose ball. Gavin Brown in after it. Oh, he ran into all sorts of trouble, but he caught one in the back. And Gavin Brown will take this in the centre-half back area, and he hurt himself in that exchange. Hasn't had a great day, Brown. He always tries hard. Now he's gone wide. Manson and Madden. Madden will go the punch as he normally does. Comes off the boot of Evans. Finds Bradley, who's starting to come into the game, and he kicks long. That's the way to play it here. Sartori in front. Oh, might have been grabbed by the arm there. Over the back is Brown. Read that beautifully, Gavin Brown. He's got no one to kick it to. He swings onto the left foot. Hannah in front. Oh, good mark to Hannah. And Carlton again looking dangerous. Millen Hannah.
Cloak off for Collingwood and Robertson coming on.
Well, Hannah's 60 metres out from goal. He's going for the torpedo punt, a disgraceful kick. And I don't know why guys do that. You should set the ball up to the goal square with a drop punt when you've got big forwards.
David Cloak on the bench. Brown to take the free kick for Collingwood. Hannah. The spoil was effective. Actually knocked it onto Meldrum, then turned onto Evans. Then turn on to Johnston. Oh, Sartori, he's kicked 4 already. Now he could kick 5.
They played the overlap very well, Carlton.
Sartori will kick from round about 50 metres. He'll get the distance. He's got the accuracy as well. It's a goal. 5 goals to Sartori. And once again, Carlton kick ahead.
And David Rhys-Jones warming up on the boundary, and he's to come on and replace Jamie Dunlop. Interesting. We'll see here Bernie Evans. Now this is the overlap. Very well done, Carlton. A little chip across to Sartori, and his 5th goal coming up.
Well, Wayne Johnston's been the real damaging player, getting it out of the middle in this term. Carlton swing into attack again towards their 50-metre line. Kerrison, though, is in the road. Around Kernahan. Not a well-directed kick. McGuan could be in trouble. Dorotic unloads him. Turner doesn't get the bounce that he wanted. Back to Madden, off the ground. Back to Banks. At midfield, Collingwood. Straight down the ground. Steve Silvani with a big punch. Hannah. Manson has it knocked away from him at the last minute. Looked set up for him. Jamie Turner. Out wide to Robertson, who spent a bit of time on the bench. In turn to Banks. Practice wicket area. Hard to get good footing there. Barwick marks just up from the pocket.
21 points the difference. Carlton in front. Collingwood would want a couple of quick goals, I would think. Carlton have really stepped up their play in this quarter. He's on the boundary line. He'll probably run out to the right and try and hook this in slightly. Been a fairly quiet player, Barwick. He's only 30 metres out. Let's see, he'll probably open up the goals. Here's a beautiful kick. He's kicked across the face, though. Now, was that touched? No, it's out in the full. And Silvani will take the penalty kick. But there's Madden should receive this one. He does. He's gone for the hand pass to Naylor. He's under pressure, but he gets away with pace. Some good shepherding by Blackwell. Oh, here's danger because Kernahan leads in the race for it. He hasn't got any support. It's tapped wide. Good play, Kernahan. Oh, it's well done by Kerrison to smother that hand pass because Fraser Murphy would have been off and running.
Good effort. Isn't it a terrific game?
It is a great game, Don. Usually is Carlton Collingwood.
It's the 6th time they've met since the final 5 was introduced. Honours are even so far at 3-all. Mullane's kick is high. Running with the float of the ball was Brown. Tony Shaw almost tackled by DeRuy. Hawke straight out of bounds. Centre wing, adjacent to the interchange area, throw in. 72-93, the scoreboard in favour of Carlton. They've led all day so far. Umpire's giving them a free kick. It'll be taken by Justin Madden, just short of left centre wing. Centres the ball to half forward. Banks got pushed into it. Getting a few possessions in this quarter. Banks, who was fairly quiet in the opening half. Now McGuan doesn't know which way to go. He's picked out Banks ultimately with that pass. Good tackle by Bernie Evans on Barwick. Umpire said it wasn't a good tackle. Yes, he did. He's got the free kick. It was going the other way. Evans looks for Alvin. 100th game today. Couldn't mark that one. Robertson, now he's got pace. Can he use it? Hawke. Tony Shaw. Left half forward flank, about 53 metres out. Starcevic over Reece Jones.
That was very poorly read, that by Reece Jones. He didn't man him up at all.
I think a couple of poor passages of play by Carlton players. Alvin in the centre of the ground and this by David Reece Jones. I think both the players could have put in a little bit more.
So Craig Starcevic, that was his 11th mark and 15th kick, and he's gone.
Well, Craig Starcevic proving a problem. A very quiet first quarter, but that was his 3rd goal. He's kicked 3 goals too. And David Reece Jones taken off Starcevic, then had to come back on because Robertson came off. They took Cloak off. They had to get a more manoeuvrable player since Reece Jones has come on and picked up Robertson, and Daru is picking up Starcevic, 2 former teammates from Western Australia.
So DeRuy, the new opponent for Starcevic, has just kicked his 3rd goal. Manson to Dacos. Can Collingwood get it out of the centre? Great tackle, Johnston.
Oh, brilliantly done, though, by Dacos to butter up, and he's got it, and the Magpies come forward again. Taylor and Silvani. In front was Aiken. Tony Shaw, a hand pass, straight to Hannah. Hannah long, towards centre wing. Fraser Murphy, the little fella against Manson. Over the back is Kerrison, but it's a push in the back. Well, I didn't see that, did you?
I didn't either.
Fraser Murphy's got the free kick. Well, here's Fraser Murphy from centre wing, kicking long. Kernahan at the back. Wrestles for the ball. It's tapped away. Kerrison's got it. Kicked off the slight little kick deliberately, though. Finds Morwood on centre wing. Oh, that was well done. The Magpies go forward. The short pass is on. Starcevic. Silvani read it beautifully over the back. Silvani onto the left foot. Brings it back to Blackwell. Blackwell should mark, and he does. On centre wing, he'll probably look for Johnston. No, off he goes. He's got 2 options. He gives it to Alvin. Alvin brings it long. Meldrum against McGuan. And was that a push in the back? It wasn't. It was a mark. Over it goes. This is Robertson. Oh, it got rid of it far too quickly. Meldrum goes in after it again. That was bad play by Robertson. Meldrum towards half forward. There's no one there for Carlton. The mark is taken by Hawke, and that could be 50.
Collingwood supporters thought it should have been. Kick out towards the centre wing, and Gavin Brown up to right half forward. Badly delivered kick, and an easy mark for Blackwell. He transfers play back whence it came. Kernahan over the top of his teammate Fraser Murphy. Well, that would be hard. He's about a foot taller. Steve Kernahan looks for Dorotic. Strong grab.
If he hadn't have been legged, he would have been
50 metres, 12 metres.
If he hadn't have been legged, he would have been able to run on.
Might be costly, though. I mean, he won't. That's,
well, what do you do in that situation, Peter, really?
Well, it was a bit ticky-touch with, really, wasn't it? He was, I don't know whether it was a deliberate legging that by Banks.
It was, definitely. He did it deliberately, but you can't blame Banks because Dorotic was off. You could see there he had intent. His intent was to run on.
Well, he would have been off Dorotic for sure.
John Dorotic, 25 metres out. Slight angle. Goal 5 moves across. We'll wait on his decision. It's a goal. 3 goals to Dorotic. And Carlton again answer the challenge as they have done all day.
Interesting kick this by Dorotic because he was running out to the left and he really had to hook the ball back. It was a strong mark. What's there? He was going off.
And he was tripped, I suppose, but I don't know whether it was worth 50, was it?
Oh, well, that's a rule now, and I suppose we've got to abide by it.
So Dorotic 3, Kernahan 2, Sartori 5. Main goal kickers for Carlton. Again, 21 points the difference in favour of the Blues. And they answered the challenge again this quarter. Evans to half forward. Dorotic again, not a good hand pass. McGuan almost in possession, almost dispossessed. Now back to Dacos. Pinpoint accuracy with the hand pass to Tony Shaw at midfield. Shaw to half forward. Mark, free kick, whatever. I think that's Graham Wright. It is. Now there's another 50, is it? No. Collingwood supporters looking for it, but I would have been surprised had he given it there.
I want to know if you'll back Tony Shaw from there, Pete.
No. No, I don't think so.
Is Tony Shaw any closer to goal than what Wright was?
I didn't think so.
And he's the worst kick.
See if there's any movement down there. Starcevic leads. He's ignored that. Now he's gone into the pocket to try to find Taylor. Aiken. Plenty of Carlton players there to get it out. Oh, good shirt front by Tony Shaw on Melbourne. Put him out of business. Blackwell. Silvani. Meldrum. Covered okay. Alban. Badly delivered. Kerrison, the only one there. Dorotic after him. Turner. More bad hand pass, but Manson's able to. He's good enough to get rid of it quickly. Up to half forward. Tony Shaw again. Certainly leading by example. Dacos, where would they be without him today? Beautiful pass. The recipient is Paul Hawke. Alvin giving chase. Right on 50. That's going pretty close. Taylor has to beat 2. And it hits the post after it was thumped away by Silvani. And that makes the difference 20 points. Robert Walls, pleased with his side's effort so far. 79 to 99 is the score. Picked up by Kennedy in the back pocket.
Yes, good play by Aiken when he slipped over. He slipped in the hand pass. It's a mark to Tom Alvin. Been a pretty good play today, Alvin.
Game number 100.
Yes, he's had 12 kicks. He's on the half-back line and he brings it to half-forward. Kernahan in front. Couldn't take the mark. It's a loose ball. Robertson gets it across to Hawke. Hawke to Mullane. The Magpies want a goal here as he gets it across to Brown. Brown, the short one to Taylor. Silvani out in front. Taylor ducking back. Taps it back. It's memories of Wayne Harms, that one. There's Aiken tapping it away. Silvani onto the left foot. Blackwell and Brown. Blackwell taps it away. In went Kennedy. It's a loose ball. Favours Carlton. A hand pass. That comes across to Madden. Madden to the brilliant Johnston. Dorotic is on his own. He should give it to him. He elects to hook it back towards Sartori. He's punched away. Kernahan was there. Good defensive play by the Magpies. He should have kicked that to Dorotic. There's Morwood. To Banks. To Starcevic. Here's a chance for the Magpies. Starcevic 55 metres out. The short one is on. Taylor hobbling after the ball. Silvani's got him. Hand pass back. Kennedy's now got a good defensive play by Carlton. Too bit slow to get rid of it, Kennedy, but he gets his boot the ball. Blackwell really playing a good quarter. Rhys Jones. Back it comes. This is Bradley. Oh, gee, they're playing good defensive football now, Carlton, as Bradley goes towards Sartori and he's marked on centre wing.
He's been a strong player today. He's capped it off with 5 goals. He's really given them a target up forward. plus Kernahan. That's a good two-pronged attack, isn't it? Dorotic, you could almost say three. Naily keeps the ball in play. Banks in pursuit. Murphy, this could be a handy one, close to three-quarter time, and he's got it. A very valuable goal. It's his second, almost on the siren. And there it is. And at three-quarter time, it's 16-9, 105 Carlton, and Collingwood 12-7, 79.
This is the list of luxury features you'll get with most small cars. Pretty small. This is the list of luxury features you'll get with the Nissan Pulsar Vector. You're comfortable? Number 1. Air conditioning. Number 2.
Do not adjust your set. However, maybe you should replace it. Here's how you can see the Olympics like never before. Australia's champion TV, NEC, is making this champion offer. Buy any colour TV from the NEC range before September 17, and if you're not totally happy with the high performance, we'll give you your money back. See your local NEC retailer now about this champion offer.
Hooray for Hollywood!
This is Hollywood, A.V. Jennings' Hollywood premier home in Golden Grove. The prize for this year's Channel 7 Christmas Appeal Lottery. Look what Hallett's donated. The bricks, the pavers, the concrete too. The timber framing is from Cowes Building Supplies. Beautiful gardens from Adelaide Lawn and Landscaping. Monia supplied all the roofing tiles. And this is a solar pergola and gazebo as well. Just beautiful. Dowell gave the windows and door frames. And tube makers donated the fencing. Steel is from Humes ARC. Roof trim, high-tech roofing of course. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth. So buy a ticket to Hollywood, just $2.
Hooray for Hollywood!
Tonight is your night for action. This is your ticket to soaring adventure. Richard Chamberlain, James Earl Jones and Sharon Stone pick up where King Solomon's mines left off, with a journey shrouded in mystery to a secret city to fight an evil emperor. For the first thrilling time on television, Richard Chamberlain in Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold. 8:30 tonight on 7.
Another good quarter by Carlton. They added 6 goals 1 to 3 goals 3 to increase their lead from 10 points at half-time to 26 points at the final change.
Well, it just seemed that whenever Collingwood mounted a challenge or mounted or got a score, Carlton, on the other hand, were able to answer, and they do depend so much on those big fellows up the ground. Just a few passengers in the Carlton side. They've got to apply themselves. Meldon, I was critical of the way he was just waiting around, waiting for the easy kick to come out, but they've got to maintain the pressure, because if they want an example of what can happen, they just have to look at the second quarter in this particular game when Collingwood scored 50-odd points. Quickly looking at the statistics, to three-quarter time, kicks in favour of Carlton really haven't changed that much. Handballs in favour of Collingwood. And we go down to hit-outs in favour of Madden, and it's all very well getting the hit out, but you've got to do something with it. And what Collingwood are doing, or Carlton are doing, are taking it away from the centre and around the ground.
With Wayne Johnston brilliant in that department. OK, we'll take a break at the MCG at three-quarter time. It's 105 to 79 in favour of Carlton in the qualifying final. Back with the last quarter shortly.
This year, the 7 networks set out on a journey. It's exciting, challenging, and it has just one single purpose. Quite simply to bring you the best news in the world. We've made a commitment, a $40 million commitment. Each day involving over 400 skilled professionals